A friend of mine came to me about a situation that she was going through at one point. And I put my 2 cents on it, I gave her my advice, and then at the end of my statement I said, the best thing that you can do is trust God. And that's where the conversation got interesting, because she said to me, I don't think I have that type of faith. And I said, well, what do you mean? She said, well, how do I know that God is not going to fail me? How do I know that I can stand on His word and that everything will go through the way that it needs to? And I sat back, I thought about it for a moment, and then I asked her, I said, when you're walking down the street or when you're walking on the sidewalk, do you ever hesitate with your walk? Do you ever think about, am I going to get to my destination? Are you concerned about your journey, or do you just walk? She said, I just walk. And then she thought about it and she smiled. And I said, exactly. I said, God is solid. The only thing that you can stand on and know that everything will be okay is God. It's like the song says, on Christ the solid rock I stand. All other ground is sinking sand. The Bible gives us thousands, maybe hundreds of declarations and promises and situations and stories where God shows Himself as something that you can put your faith in. It reminds me of the story in Matthew 14, verse 22, when the disciples are in this boat and they're in this storm and the boat is shaking and they see Jesus walking on water and they're in fear. But Peter says, Lord, if that's you, let me walk out to you. And Peter steps on the water. Now hold on, this is water, a very unsolid thing that the laws of nature say that we cannot stand on. But because Jesus was in it, everything was solid. And that's what it's like when we're trusting in God. No matter what the situation is, no matter what the laws of nature say, no matter what anyone around you says, if God is in it, everything is solid. People may say it's impossible, but God makes the possible out of the impossible. People may say that you can't, but God says, you know what? They're right. You can't, but with me, you can. So my prayer and my challenge for everyone that's watching this video, for the young woman and even for myself, is that no matter what problem we're in, no matter how hard the issue is, we must trust and know that our situation will work out the way that it needs to, as long as we trust in God, because He is solid.